We are out here in cold but beautiful rolling hills of southern Indiana. And the reason why I'm making this little video is I want to show you this patio that I recently finished for Nora. And normally, any other time, any other patio, I wouldn't bother even making a video, but this has some very unique features and is so well built that I felt like it was worth showing you and describing what went into building this absolutely perfect patio. We'll start here with the concrete pad that I poured single-handedly and the additional sidewalk that leads to the second back door of the place. But this pad turned out so absolutely flawless, and I mean flawless. It is so flat that you can come out here on a hot day, spray it with water, and it will dry completely evenly, leaving no low spots and no puddles. It is probably the most perfect piece of concrete that I have ever seen, actually. Very, very rare that a pad this size turns out so absolutely flawless, and I mean flawless. Which leads us to the second aspect of this patio that is a little unusual. You see these posts that support the roof. It looks like I have them resting directly on the landscaping stones that she had previously decided to use around it. The pad turned out so flawlessly that I did not want to risk drilling holes to anchor these posts. So what I did was I came directly off the pad, and even though it does indeed look like that these posts are anchored to these landscaping blocks, indeed they are not. Each one of these posts has a 4-foot hole dug below it. At the lowest point, the hole is shaped as a cone, comes up about 2.5 feet, spreads out into a rectangle, and then I laid a form that was the exact dimensions of the landscaping stones and used colored concrete to match the stones, and poured the very top of the concrete with this colored concrete. And I dare anybody to be able to tell the difference until they try to lift it up. There is 4 feet of reinforced concrete below each one of these posts. This patio is so well built, and the reason why I built it so hardy was we endure some heavy winds out here, extremely heavy winds, and I was determined not to have this thing destroyed, which would in turn make me look rather foolish. By the way, yes, I cut those stairs in, thank you. I cut them in. I didn't buy them, I cut them in. But here we are. You see, I don't know how well you can see up there. There we go. This patio is flawless from top to bottom. I have my rafters on 16-inch centers with 2x4 purlings on top all the way down. And as you might be able to see here, these rafters are not just resting on 2x8s. This thing is a solid beam. And the top is enclosed also. And the post I also wrapped with 2x6s in order to give it a more beefy, substantial profile. This structure is so absolutely square. So absolutely square that it's a real marvel when you sit underneath it, looking up. There are lines, horizontal and parallel to each other, all throughout, no matter where you look. Even the lines on the metal itself, you can see how absolutely perfectly I was able to square this structure up with the house itself. There is absolutely nothing out of place or out of square or out of plumb. It is flawless. And I wish I could take you up to the top, because I got white metal roof, and it is so well laid down up there that it's just it's a real work of perfection. And this pad is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Nora has no idea what a true work of art that I built for her, because I love her. She drives me nuts, but I do love her. I want to step back out here and tell you, I love this place. It don't look like much now, but in the spring and the summer and the fall, it's just absolutely gorgeous out here. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't even want to talk about this, but as you can see, this patio has a sense of symmetry about it. And just absolutely everything it's all lines. So well built. I have 17 pounds of 4-inch deck screws holding everything together. 17 pounds. And that's not including the screws up top that are holding the metal down. This thing, it really is it's a marvel of perfection. I'm quite proud of it. And like I said, any other patio, I've built a million of them. Wouldn't even be worth to me making a video of. But this thing, I'll tell you what, if a tornado hit, underneath this patio would be the safest place to be. Maybe possibly tied to one of these posts, but the house might go, but that patio will stick. I have no doubt whatsoever. Built with love and affection. As you can see, that beam up there is solid. And it's that way all the way down. Very, very proud of it. Very proud. Very happy with the way it turned